Welcome back to the Squared Circle podcast. Andy Evans here, and I'm back with a very quick update because, wow, has news broken today? Early on this afternoon, WWE and Netflix announced that Monday Night Raw will be heading to Netflix from January 2025 in a deal worth $5 billion. Now, that sounds good as it is, but actually it gets even better because that deal is not only for Raw, it also lasts for 10 years worth $5 million per year. Raw will be streaming if you live in the US, the UK, Canada, or Latin America, with other countries to follow. Great news, right? It sounds really good, but it gets even better because if you live here in the UK, you will not only get Raw, you will get Smackdown, NXT, premium live events, and any other show associated with the WWE on Netflix from January 2025. Now, I'm a wrestling fan. Okay, you're wrestling fans. If you're watching this or listening to this, you are a wrestling fan. This is great news, but it does raise the question, what does that mean for the WWE network? We've seen a similar model happen before with Peacock in the US, where they basically took all of the network content and amalgamated it into that streaming service. So are we seeing the same? Is this the beginning of the end for the WWE network? And how do you feel about having to pay one subscription cost rather than paying multiple? TNT Sports, that took over the WWE license from Sky Sports, is currently around £30 per month, and many people buy it purely for Champions League football. Netflix, maximum amount you're going to be paying at this moment of time, of the 23rd of January, is around £17.99 for the family premium package. Is over £13 cheaper. It's a win-win, right? All of the WWE content, all of the Netflix content, and you got to think it's going to be in 4K UHD. I've been talking to a few people throughout today because throughout today, what type of content is that? I've been talking to various people throughout the day, getting their opinions. And someone said to me, if the network is closed, then great, because since the rebrand, since they redesigned it, you've not been able to find content on it anyway. Having it in one home is what the WWE have been trying to do. And we should have seen this happening over the weeks, because we talked about on TSC last year how Thailand was getting it on Star as part of Disney Plus. I did expect Raw and the WWE to go to Disney Plus and have its own tile. How is it going to be incorporated into Netflix? Are we going to see a rebrand of that platform? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, the big news is WWE and Netflix have agreed a deal, 10 years, starting January 2025, for the US, Canada, Latin America, and the UK, with other international regions to follow. And for us here in the UK, all WWE content will now be on Netflix. Let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll use them on the show. But my question for everybody right now is, what happens from October? Because as we know, the deal with USA Network does finish in October of 2024. We then have a 3-month window. Personally, I think what will happen, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is that they will either do two things. One, they will pay for an extension and stay on USA, and the current deal, obviously with TNT here in the UK, will continue, or they will move Raw onto the network so people can get used to watching it live on a streaming service. But we're going to have to wait and see. More news coming out. We'll be breaking it as we do right here on TSC. I'll be back later this week with a full Royal Rumble preview, including news on WWE 2K24 and a look back at 20 years since the Royal Rumble of 1994. We'll see you very soon. Until then, take care. So long. Bye-bye.